We're live early. Oh, my battery's already dead. I literally charged this thing too. What is going on, guys? We are late. I know. I got a call from a neighbor begging for me to go and clean out uh, her pellet stove. She was having problems with it, so I wanted to try to get that done real quick. No, this ain't gonna work. But I wanted to try to read off the comment, or I'm sorry, not the comments, the subscribers. We missed it last week. Where are you? Here we go. I don't know if this is gonna. It's pretty cold. We're at 9 degrees. So the ones I can read off right off the bat here. Up the harbor, we've got Ronald Pendleton. Let's see. Donna DeLong. Mafado. Lucas Boykin. Liz Austin. Bill Z. Jaro Slave. DN Comp. Jerry Stokeman. Randolph Schnatz, something like that. Ivan Contreras. Bill Brooks. Lonnie Johnson. Sat 1984. Douglas Decora. Samet. William Anderson. Felix. Hillbilly Franks. Michael Hoyt. Or Hoyt. Something like that. Aiden Barney. Brandon F. Graham Kepbell. Pete Freehand. Marco. Ronnie Ward. Mr. David Eric. Mr. B2U2. Garrett Jacobs. Flow Torch. Morton. Justin Thompson. Mark W. Portugal. Jens Dotzer. King Saws. White Hat Hacker. Ken Brohanen, something like that. BJV Vink. Neil F. Mario Lummus. Tony McCage. Alan Smith. John Smith. Next page. Keto Cheeto. What's that? Brayton Barter. Ridium Viverick. Chris Dixon. Michael Howard. This is a lot, guys. Holbert M. Brandon JMM. Trent Wood. Coda. 9184. Jim Jam. Frankie. Jay Fig. Stephen Tucker. Peter Shea. Old buddy Peter. Bubbles HSS. Darwin Dudat. Michael Kelly. Jameson Cross. Amber Tierman. Ben Kirby. Outdoor Adventures. Dusty Brooks. Night Train. Oh, man. Matthew Miller. Jeremy Michael. Glenn Holbert. Gene Kraft. DK1. And there's the last one. Josiah Sanchez, Caesar Philip, Deddy Motovlog, and then George Varen's the last one that I have marked. And that's from the month of January. And that is the people that are actually allowing their accounts to be allowing their accounts to be shown here. I'm trying to be there. 6 minutes ago. Todd Adams. Okay, buddy, we're here. All right. So I got the truck going. Hopefully you guys aren't getting muffled out, blown out by the heat, but it is freaking cold outside. See. Now, if I can find, I don't think, come on, I don't think it's gonna show me it, but maybe. Open a new tab. Son of a gun. Can I watch it live somehow? Just wanted it for the comments because the phone is horrible with it. All right, we got Mr. Dan. How you doing, Bubba? It's like I got some coal on my cheeks. Yeah, so we are back out at the wood yard. I wanted to come down here because it's been 3 days since I've been actually down here. It has been sub-zero, frigid temperatures. The wind has been horrible. I don't think we've been above 10 degrees Fahrenheit 3-4 days. So my tarps blew away. It looks like. I think the one's still on the processor. The one for the tractor is gone. The fire's out, so that's kind of exciting. But yeah, I wanted to come back down here and try to do another live stream and see how it was without the computer and the laptop, or the freaking the tablet, the iTablet thing. I wanted to see how it was recording or streaming, live streaming. Easy English for me. To see if I could actually do this on a day basis. You know, if I know it's kind of hard, but we got holidays coming up, at least for some people. And if I can do a live working day, I think it'd be kind of cool. I don't know if people would actually like that or not. I had one last year where we sat around a fire on one of my other channels, and the comments would come in and we just kept going, and it worked pretty good. RC Fun, what's going on? Moderator Dan, I am doing good, buddy. Started classes with ICS, learning, online studying, gunsmithing. Oh boy, you're doing what I did, Bubba. Good for you. Good for you. Is that going to allow you to get any... Is that going to allow you to get more licenses? That way, Sir Trudeau will be easier on you, in particular, for your guns? In the future, maybe. Cool. Yeah, we got to get Dictator Hochul out of freaking New York State for a little while. Not that her butt buddy Cuomo was any better, but Focal is just a new problem we've got in New York. But yeah, well, good for you. Been playing with the 500i a little bit. I put it up on the bench and cleaned it out Thursday, Wednesday, something like that. I started doing a little video of it, but I don't know. I have a very hard time talking nowadays. I've been watching YouTube videos, other people's videos, their shorts, their live streams, to see what people talk about, and people just have diarrhea of the mouth. If I don't have people commenting, I don't have things to say. RSD Fun, did you build one of the mufflers for your 500? I haven't asked you that in like a month or two. I know you were waiting on a welder. And Dan, did you guys get any snow up there? I hadn't seen any content coming up from you either, son of a gun. Maybe we'll get old Todd in here now. But yeah, for some reason, my YouTube channel, I've got 3 channels, and I didn't get a notification when Ground Pounder was live today. I didn't get a notification from Wade. I'm not seeing any of the people that I'm actually, I've got the little bell deal on. So when they're live, come in and bullcrap with them a little bit. But for some reason, that's not working. So I'm trying to figure that out. And I got to go on specifically because Dan doesn't put content up very often, so I got to remember to make a point to go onto his channel to see if he's got anything new. Because same thing with just with people that you don't watch every single day. If they don't put content on, you won't see them on your home screen, and that's one of the things. Like no, okay. That's one thing that I was waiting for from Todd, because he's saying that my little bell thing is wrong, and when he puts up a video, they should shoot it to my subscriber feed, but for some reason it's not. So I'm trying to, in one way or the other, put out a video every day, even if it's older content that I want to bring over. That way YouTube gets into a cycle of putting my content out there. I'm just trying to figure all this stuff out here. Oh, now it says my battery's full. So it must be the laptop was half frozen until I actually started it up here. So we should be good on that. We should be good on comments then. So that's awesome. I wish I actually was recording off of here, because I have some pictures, some stuff like that, that I wanted to kind of pick your guys' brains on, but it's on the iPhone, unfortunately. So work has been busy with a 12-hour. I understand that, buddy. Don't by any means take anything that I say. As far as the YouTube side, Don't worry about that. Like I said, if you don't have a video up every day, and I watch Logger Wade or like Buck and Billy Ray, I watch Buckin. I binge watch a lot of these guys like Logger Wade and Buckin. I won't watch them for a month, and then the next month I'll watch every single video they had from the past month, including the month that I'm watching them. So that way I can watch it all. That's the nice thing with In the Woodyard and them type of guys, the guys that I'm watching and following new to me. I'm watching all their backlog content right now. So Logger Wade's got videos coming out, Buckin's got video coming out, and I just like to kind of put them right on the back burner and forget the fact that they've got new stuff coming out. And I'll watch In the Woodyard, I'll watch Out of the Woodyard for his hunting and trapping stuff, and then I'll watch Outdoors with the Morgans. Just about every morning, 5, 6 o'clock, I'll watch them. And then when the sun comes up and you start to get that really cold part of the day, I'll start to get ready to come out here. And then probably by 7, 8 o'clock, I'm out here. And it's just a nice break up to the day. That's why I'm trying to get my videos out for 7 a.m. And anything that I put out that's recent, like right now we've got the I don't even know if I've got the wood bunk. The first bunk I've got is pretty much full. I've got a conveyor that's going to be coming. It's an old conveyor, but I'm buying it from a gentleman right down the road here. I think it's 20 foot, 25 foot conveyor, gas powered, and I'm going to put that up on the bin to get it higher, to get the amount of wood that I've got in that bin higher. And then when we were at the halfway point, I want to start another bin, but I'm still trying to figure out where I'm putting bins in here. That's kind of why I came down here today. I wanted to kind of look at the property, talk to you guys, and try to figure out what is going on with the yard, instead of being squirrel brained and thinking, you know, I got to get these logs on here and get them over there, and just come down here on a day of rest and address the situation. Work has been busy. Yep. They got 100 to 1,000 yard range. Wow, that'll be fun. You got what can you guys actually shoot out there that can even reach 200 yards? Because you guys are allowed shotguns, right? Shotgun with slugs with a rifled barrel. Kind of push it a little bit, but that's a big old hunk of lead. Or you can't even use lead anymore. Sky Hunter's back to being Sky Hunter. It's all old. What's all old? Debating starting a new channel just for my firearms. Good luck, man. Good luck. I mean, I've got my handgun on me. I've got my rifles in the back. But if you ever have a dream of getting monetized on this platform, don't show it. If you want to just do firearms related content, do it, absolutely. But if you're looking to get a financial benefit from it, they will destroy you when it comes to your dreams on the YouTube platform. I made one video on the original Rubber Sight Down the day I got my Glock 27, and I think I was restricted, or I was the video was taken down within a week, and I think I had a month of timeout in a corner type situation with YouTube. I actually didn't think about that, because the dirt screen video I actually got in trouble with too, because I had my Glock 19 on my hip, open carrying. I didn't think about that because I just brought that over to this channel. Sky Hunter, I see you. That's weird. No, you're on the other part of the state. Uh, YouTube's a hobby and always will be. That's the way to have it, man. Absolutely the way to have it. But like I said, if you're to put that gun content on Moderator Dan channel, it's not, it's good to have your own channel. You know, like the gaming side for me, that's on RSD Gaming or something like that. It used to be Out Rubberside Down, but that's why I'm taking all the logging content from that channel over to here, because it'll never get any traction over there. So I'm taking all the real life stuff off of that channel, and then my other channel that I think I've got 50 subscribers on that, but I started a logging channel on that one originally, but that never really picked up much traction because I couldn't make a video very often. So yeah, if you're gonna do a niche, try to figure out what the niche is that you want to do, and you know, I know a few people that have the rifles but can't get the ammo. Yeah, that's a problem we have here too. We had 50 BMG, but that got banned in 2015. So you guys are allowed to have rifles over there, but you guys got to have, is it that you got to be at a certified range or something like that? I don't know. They're true, or not even Trudeau. I think it was before Trudeau. You guys were pretty pretty screwed up with the laws. No, it's the same thing here, man. Like I said, freaking Putin that sits in the capital of New York. You know, we've got states surrounding us that are free, and anything that we need is not too far away. So just because in the little cesspool they call New York City is a pretty good majority of the population of New York, the politics in New York City carry across the state. So I don't really pay much attention to what her ideologies and all the other bull mess that she's spewing says. Move? No, I got family here. Handguns are restricted. To you have to be at a range to even look at it. Yeah. Rifle, shotguns, etc. are non-restricted and don't need to be registered. Okay. So they're doing a soft ban by limiting ammo, right? It's kind of what it sounds like. Yeah, you can have whatever you want, but good luck finding any ammo for it. Which that's what the Hokel and like are trying to do here with the 10 round. They went from a 10 round magazine ban down to a 7, and they were more or less saying anything that doesn't have 7 rounds can't be sold in New York, but that got blown apart. The rifles, what band? But people who had them, our grandfather, yeah. No, they want us all to bow down before them, and that will not happen. And it's not just New York. California has kind of led the way, and then between California and New York, in the past 2 years, they've been kind of doing the comparing, the mine's bigger than yours is type of deal. So when California comes out with something ridiculous, New York comes out with something even dumber. Um, and it's just kind of been a pissing contest when it comes to the how many rights you could try to take away from a citizen. Yeah, even with the box magazines and whatnot, before the ban with the magazines and whatnot, after it was put in, they didn't even want to grandfather anything in. They just expected anybody that had a high capacity magazine or standard capacity magazine in any other part of the country. Um, they figured that everybody would turn them in and go about it that way. It's even so bad that like the stores around here, they're selling standard capacity magazines, and they put restrictors inside of them. I mean, you can't actually take them apart because they've got them riveted. But they've been taking the 30 round mags, putting a 10 round restrictor plate in them, and really that's about it. And then they rivet the bottom of the deal, that way they can tell if it's been tampered with and whatnot. But you have any of the hard hats with the clips? Yeah, I've got 15 of them. What else is new besides guns? I don't have any new guns. I lost them all in a boating accident. Yeah. I don't know. I know I've got 10 of the 10 of the full brims, I think, and maybe 5, 6 of the I got them in here. No, I don't know, the regular like hat brim deals, all old with the clips, the old McDonald hard hats. But the clips and the the clips and the head strap is what's kind of expensive with them. I've got the couple that I run here. One of them's got the West Coast saws clips and the head leather strap that goes around, but the strap is low quality. I mean, it's leather, but it was dyed horrible, so it leaves a ring on your forehead. But yeah, I'll have to get some of them back out and sell some more on eBay. I think I probably sold 10 of them last year. I gave one to Dan. Yeah, we're capped at 5 rounds on centerfire rifles. 22 cal, you can have 25 round mags. And if you got a rifle chambered in a pistol caliber, then you can have 10 rounds. Doesn't make much hit. It makes no sense. Yeah, it's like the old I don't know. I don't even know where they are now. But you got them old 22s that have the tube underneath the barrel. And I think they would take 17. I hate to misspeak about that, but I think you could pull out the tube and have a little spring with a orange plug on it. And you could just pop it out. I think you put in like 17 bullets, put the plunger back at the end of it, and it was just a spring tube like a shotgun. But I wonder how them work, because that's not they probably have like a bird plug you'd put in it nowadays. I don't know if they still make them old. I don't know if it's a Winchester or what it was. Like I said, I haven't seen them since I lost them. But one on for me. What? Put one on for me. You ever pulled one out? Pulled one what? You're losing me here. Oh, does that put one on for me? I don't have any with me. That and I gotta go home and do a haircut. I don't even think my freaking hard hats would fit me right now. My hair is so thick. See what he said. Hold on, I'm coming down. I see it popping up there. Just trying to freaking trying to get it working here on the laptop at the same time. I should have brought the iPad out, but I wanted to try to read off the subscribers. Buddy has a rifle that shoots .338, and when we were casually shooting, until he told me the price of a single shot was almost, yeah, exactly. I had a picture of the Barrett 50 or 50 BMG, whatever, you know, there's 50 cals and pistols and all that, but I had it on my hand, and I think from the bottom of my hand up to about my middle knuckle, that round was. I think that was the same thing. I think it was either a 10 or a 7 round box, and it was on the south end of $100 a box. I miss seeing you in leather. Well, leather I keep for the church. Them are my nice ones. I got to get a set of bucking suspenders next. I don't know if he's got them on his website yet. I'll have to look. See if I can get more. I don't know if he still has them or not. Fucking giving back YouTube bucking merch. Oh, he does. Holy frig. I ain't gonna be buying one of them really. Not for a while. Yeah, the muzzle loaders, yeah. Why? $250. Yeah, well. Black, brown, and bourbon. Yeah, I've been wanting to get me a set of the Buckins, because I had to do quite a bit of work to get mine to. Yeah, them are nice. I think I paid $50 for mine, and they weren't right when I got them. Had to do a whole pile of work, but I don't know. Ooh, they got a little frickin' they got a little screwdriver hole. Keep your tuning screwdriver on you. Screwdriver holder or no screwdriver holder? Okay, so $215 USD. Well, like I said, maybe when I get back into the tree work this summer, I'll get me a pair. But I'm on a water budget at the moment. You ever get any firewood, Sky Hunter? Got my eyes on a Bulgaria. Yeah, that's what my deals are. I made a AR-10 and 308. My deer rifle's 308. And a couple other ones that I'm not really gonna disclose too much. But yeah, the one is Aero Precision. That was the first Aero Precision build I did. I wanted to do a SR25, but that got expensive quick, so. Did I ever ask you, did you get your tree job done with the trees over that shed and whatnot? I'll try to do that. I should have my phone over here. Sorry. That's where my comments are. That would have been something good to record. I got to bring my GoPros in. Like I said, I'm going to try to do some work out here tomorrow. I've got to get, I probably got a good 40-50 trips with the tractor to get that wood out that I processed up last week. But yeah, you sent me a picture of it, but I didn't see the after, what you were doing. Oh, that's understandable, man. Like I said, a lot of my tree jobs are like that. Absolutely. And just like working for this little lady right here, a lot of it is a lot of it's more on my end with her. You know, I'm basically the man around here if she's ever had a problem or anything like that. You know, she lives out in the sticks by herself, so I try to not film any of that stuff. That's a good habit to be in. I know it's just like the logging shows I went to this year, and the chainsaw Christmas event that we had, which I've got to get a hold of Abby on, because he wants to run 500i against 500i, and I'm interested to see the difference, if there's a difference in pull and whatnot, and then 372s versus my played with 372s a little bit. But no, it's a good habit. My deal is I'm more shy. I don't really walk around with a GoPro where people see me. You know what I mean? I guess it's a little bit too millennial. You always see the kids walking around with their phones in the mall and whatnot. Or I could just have a GoPro and it probably wouldn't even phase half the population, but I still am more of an aware person. You doing fire? Yeah, you ever figure out what you're gonna do, Bubba? You gonna chase that dream, or are you going to the gunsmith inside now? Because I know he bought that truck with the loader on it and whatnot, and you were talking about getting one of them wagons with a loader on it for your four-wheeler. So I've been selling my logs by length at the job. Yeah, that's good. That's good if you can keep that up, man. Get yourself a little bit of side money. You'd make it. I'd make it done on OnlyFans. You know, you coming in here right now is why I still got a jacket on. You make me feel all freaking weird. And my wife's about ready to end my YouTube with some of your comments. CNN, what's up, Bubba? I'm freaking horrible. I got to get a hold of Bobby. I want to... Man, oh man. I've got you on the back burner too. I need to get with you. But my whole thing is money. I just, like I said, I'm on a water budget right now until I start selling some of this wood. But I want to get with you, and I want to see if you can't put together some pipes for me, and let me try them out and see what the heck's going on. But I've got Babby. I don't know if you know Babby. Babby Farm there. He's got a pile of saws. We just had a chainsaw Christmas event over at his farm, and he wants to get together with me and do some saw pulls on cookie matches. We were doing 3 cuts a piece, like time type of deal. And I want to get with you, and I want to see if you can't make me some of these pipes that I've got. And I want to see the performance of what you can do with what I've kind of made versus what I can do. And I think that would be a good spot. And like I said, I mean, I have to figure out a store, because eBay right now with I think I've sold 8 of my 500i exhausts on there for $150 a pop, and because of eBay's charges and the shipping and all that, I think I'm bringing home right around $78 a pipe. And like I said, I think I'm at 8 or 10 pipes are sold on there for the 500i now. Everybody's been happy with them so far, but there's not going to be much meat on the bone. For anybody to take any time on pipes. So I gotta figure out a different way of selling. I did just get the I forgot what the heck it's called, where you can take somebody's credit card, put it to your phone, and it'll pay you. So I might at the next login show I go to, I'd like to have some pipes, and I'd like to be able to sell them like that. But it's hard. I've had a couple people with firewood pay me with cards, and it's a legit thing. I forgot the name of it. Square. There's a whole app for it, and they take $4 per transaction. So like with firewood, I charge $104 a face cord, and $304 for a cord of firewood, split, dry, ready to go. And I think if I do it that way, I figure out the shipping, because the shipping's about $6 a piece. And then if it was $150 between the shipping and the fee for that, you basically be at 140. So there's some wiggle room there. And then if we could sell quite a few of them, I think it'd be a pretty good little deal for us. But like I said, I want to get with you either way, make some of these different pipes that I have, kind of see what you can do for weight wise, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, I haven't forgot about you. It's just a horrible time of year right now. That's why I was kind of half tempted to keep the money in my account and let it sit there all winter long and kind of just nurse off of that until springtime when the tree work starts back up, before I bought this processor. But instead I took it and put the $15,000 cash down on the processor and was hoping I'd sell a little bit of greenwood. Like I said, the hardest part with them is the flanges. Once you figure out the flanges, and I've got the 372 flanges. Like I said, Green Line Plasma made them up for me, and I was buying them from him by the 50. And I think I bought 150 of them this year. I sold maybe 20 of them online for people that want to build their own. And then like the Husqvarna 372 pipes, I've sold over 100 of them. And then the 500i, I take the 372 flanges because they're about double the size. They're about double the size. I cut the 372 in half. I shrink it down to the 500i flange, and I build off of that. So yeah, and the whole deal is you're working with limited space. You know, that's why like the ones that I've made for the 500, they're at the angles they are because they actually have to kind of be in order to have them come out that way. You're dealing with a square hole, you know, so you can only go down so far, you can only go out so far, and then with a 372, there's actually a box muffler that fits inside of the case, like the 500i, but the 500i is a little bit shallower, and you actually have more height with it, so your pipe can go out, down, and then bend out, where the 372 kind of has to do. It's different. I'd love to send you money. Oh yeah? I'm not doing OnlyFans. No. You are a very confusing person. I don't know what to think of you no more. You're making me crazy. I saw your wood lot today. You got some wood pile. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, who is it? The Chris from In the Wood Yard. He's renting a property. He's renting a property, and I am so bad with names right now. But I'm trying to think of the kid's name for some reason. But he ended up commenting on one of my videos, and when I had it half full, he said if I made it a little bit taller, there would be about 15 cords. So right now I'm saying there's anywhere from 15 to 30 cords sitting in front of me right now in this bin, because it's full. I want to get it, maybe if I could get it 4 foot taller. 4 foot taller, I'd be happy with it. And then we'll get on to the next bin. But this bin in front of me is 3 pallets wide. 3 pallets minus 6 inches, we'll say, for overlap for the middle. And then it's 40 something long. I don't know if I can actually. Oh, I can. Kind of see it right. Oh. Kind of see it right there in front of me. And then, yeah, the processor and tractor that aren't covered anymore, sitting right over there. But yeah, I didn't know I could actually do that. Sweet. Yeah, I'm keeping my clothes on. Sky Hunter. I'm turning down the heat though. I'm about ready to open a window. How much for that? So far I've sold, well, this year I've sold 8 cords. I had 8 cords stacked out at my Grams down at the bottom, and then at my house the three cords or so at my house were for me and my shed. But I basically sold all of that. I've sold 8 cords so far, and for cut, split, and dry this year it was $300 a cord. But now, after talking to everybody around and then seeing the rates, it sounds like $100 cord's kind of the going rate, or $100 a face cord's the going rate. So about 300. So next year for the dried stuff, I'll probably do 120 a face, something like that. All of it, like I said, without knowing what's actually there, it's hard to say. I just did the math. If that bin hold, I don't know. I don't want to be retarded about it. Because I don't know if the individual was saying, because the bin was half full, and he said if I stacked it 15, or I'm sorry, if I had stacked it a little bit taller, there would be 15 cords sitting there. So I don't know without a dump trailer. That's what I'm working on next. Galvanized dump trailer is what I'm gonna try to go after here shortly. But at that time, it was just under half of what the bin has in it now, and he said there would be 15 cords in there if it was stacked a little bit higher. So I'm gonna run with it's 15 to 30 cords. It could be 40, seeing how I put an extra 3 rows on it from where it was sitting. But I don't know. You know, at 40 cords, if I have 40 cords split right now sitting at $300 a cord, you're looking at $12,000. So if it's 30, maybe it'd be 9. I don't know. I might have a calculator on here. We can do math. I'm not doing math in my head. Because Wrangler Star always told me never to do math in your head, not online. So at 30 cords, it'd be $9,000. Yeah, good guess. And at 40 cords, if that's 40 sitting there, I think it would be 12. Yeah. So I'd like, and like I said, it's a hard deal. Where is the, no, I don't want that on there. There it is. It's hard. All I can do right now is make firewood. Make firewood and put it up. Let it sit. I do have 6 cords that a guy wants to come get this spring. He's got a dump trailer. He's gonna come pick it up. So that's gonna get sold. But I mean, like I said, I've got less than 30 hours on the processor, and this has been 2 hours here, 4 hours there type of work. If I am out here for 8 hours, I think I could make an awful mess. To be very honest with you. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this efficiently. That way, when I do get a dump trailer, I can just back up and throw it in. Unless I was to use now, if I'm gonna sell wet or green wood, which I'm half tempted to do, which even my green wood right now, the ash, when I just checked it the other day, it's at 22 to 24%. So if I was to lose 2%, it would be ready to burn. Anything under 20% is ready to burn. Anybody that's seen the which yes, I still carry it in the box for some reason, but anybody that's seen that moisture meter test video, I love that thing. That is awesome. But I keep it in my pocket, and I'm checking the wood, and already the back row for ash, which this is ash, maple, cherry, hard maple, soft maple, no oak. What else have we got in here? Birch, white birch, yellow birch. It's a mixed hardwood, but it's our good hardwoods. It's not. I'm not doing any popple. I'm not doing any box alder or anything like that. So I'm half tempted to do another bin of the lower grade hardwoods, and maybe do that for 60-80 bucks. But it's the same amount of work. That's the problem. It's the same amount of work to do garbage wood and store it. So what's the sense in doing it? I mean, I got a ton of poplar here that I'd love to get out of here, but is it worth breaking my machine over? Either one of my machines. That's the same reason why I didn't move anything for the past 3 days here. When I was out logging, that video that I put up today from 3 years ago now, 2 years ago, whatever it was, that day Buck blew up his truck. The Tiger Cat threw a turbo, the EGR, whole mess before we got it deleted. The loader, it was probably a $80,000 wash day. And what did we get out of it? I think we started moving the skidders and the loaders around 2 o'clock. So we got 2 to 4 hours done that day. And it set us back weeks. So I'm not in that position. I'm not in that position. If it's below zero, I don't need to move my stuff. If I'm getting paid to go out and blow somebody's driveway out or something like that, and it is below zero, I'll take the risk. But or even a tree over a house, that type of situation. But looking at the forecast this next week, we're at 30s and high 30s. We got rain coming. Why go out there on a day like today? Right now I got 14 degrees, so it's already went up. But there's no sense in starting any of that stuff. I know the engine oil on that tractor is sludge right now. And then yes, I do have salamanders, but them hydraulic lines are just they're not it's not worth it. So yeah, I worked on chainsaws Thursday, and Friday, and yesterday I went out and got coal. I went out and got a ton of coal, and I still got a half a ton on the truck right now that I got to get off here tonight. So, but yeah, the weather's just it's been awesome. It's been wonderful. The ground's froze. The tractor's been doing phenomenal with them chains. I can climb any hill I've got here, and we got probably 18 inches of snow in the woods, I'd say. So Sky Hunter, I think you're trolling me. I think you are a troll. You're at that point now. You go from basically ready to pay me to start stripping. Oh my goodness. Now you're proud of me. You're not trolling me. Okay. Oh yeah, that wood piled up. No, that wood. There's probably a quarter of what I had out by the road now. I've been pulling from there since I got the processor, but I've been cutting a lot of ash and maple from in here, running that through the mill because it's so much easier on chains. As it is, I've got 6 chains sitting here on my floorboard. I got to go home and sharpen tomorrow, or I got to sharpen before I bring them out. If I come out, I got to check the weather because I know we got some rain coming. So that's just going to freeze up my conveyor. I know that. But yeah, no. So far, I'm very, very happy. Very, very happy. I'm half tempted. I don't know yet if I'm going to make this a movable situation. Everybody I know enjoys doing firewood, so I don't really think I'll get too many local people to buy wood off of me. Same thing like in your case, you were looking for truckloads, and when I was asking around for truck prices, it varied so much. It went from people were around $400, and then calling John up in Tupper Lake, he's looking for $2,000 a load. So it's a crazy time. Velcro, what's going on, Bubba? I miss you. I know you're a good person, Sky Hunter. How you doing, Velcro? Been on PC? Yeah, I haven't been. I haven't been on PC. I haven't been on the computer probably since around Thanksgiving time, to be honest. Had some parts go on it. I got the parts. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. And right now is the time of year that I don't mind getting on the computer and doing something, but I think I'm done with it until the new FS comes out. When that comes out, maybe I'll take another gamble with it. But I want to play a good logging game. If I'm gonna log on the computer, I'm basically surrounded by logging. I love the woods, and if it's too dark to be out in the woods, then I'll go home and relax to it when the kids go to bed or something like that. But yeah, no, the computer has not done anything for me. This is my computer now. I don't have any type of enjoyment on here except for editing videos. And I don't know if you call that really enjoyment. I enjoy it when I see a video take off. But I'm still not at the point where I understand why a video takes off. That's half my battle. Like looking at my channel, I was doing good. I was doing really well there for a little while, where the lowest video was 349. And then snow blowing with a tractor. Man, oh man, I've done so much of that the past month. And the one video I put up of me doing it's got 6,500 views on it already. So I'm half tempted to take the snowblower down tomorrow to the other property to snow blow the woods road in, and maybe I'll film that. I don't know. I got to go out, meet the guy, and get a key for it though. Key for his gate. But it's hard. I mean, the first Range Road video I put up, that got 5,000 views. and then you just try to capture, you try to figure out what exactly you did in that video, and you try to duplicate it, and it isn't hitting. So I don't know. YouTube's a hard lesson. I got a block heater on a deer. No, actually, I don't even have the key. I wanted to come down and see if it actually turn over today. I don't want to move nothing. I don't want to do it, but no, it's never not started for me. It's the original battery from 2017 too. It's never acted weird. But like I said, I know that oil. I know what that oil looks like right now. And sad enough to say, working for John Deere and everything else, and I know I'm going to shoot myself in the foot for this, but I actually just had a company reach out to me. They want me to do a video, but they want to supply me with parts. So I sent them the filter numbers and everything for the Deere, but I've never put a fuel filter on that machine either. Granted, when I brought it here, I think I was just at 150 hours with it. Now it's got over 300 hours on it, but it's not a high hour machine at all. And I'm half tempted to, I don't know. Like I said, I got to get a dump trailer. Dump trailer is going to put me in the tube another 15,000. I know that because I'm going to go galvanized. But the next thing on the chopping block, unless I keep it, which I'm half tempted to, but I do want to do a review on that tractor because it has absolutely blown my mind with this job, or this doing what I'm doing here. Yeah, it's an economy, light duty, whatever you want to call it, but that thing has been nothing but an asset to me. So yeah, I've got to do. I don't have to do another oil change till 500, but I want to do the air, both the internal, external. It's got a 2 filter system on the air, the internal and external. I want to do the hydraulic again, and then probably the front end on it wouldn't be a bad idea either. And that's it. That machine, I don't know. Like I said, for it being a light duty little economy tractor, it has been phenomenal, especially after I did the widening kit to it. I don't know, because I mean there was a time that I was going to take that tractor, put it online, and get a 1990s or an early 2000 before the emissions came out, and now I'm happy. I'm very happy with that little machine. It sips fuel. Running the snowblower on it's hard on the fuel, but not anywhere near a 60 horse tractor like I'm kind of used to running prior to this one. And then like the skidders. If I was to not get this processor and actually went with what I was looking for, because I was looking for a little 540 G3 skidder, and there's one on Marketplace right now for 28,000, and I was really just chomping at the bit to go get that, but that would have broke me. I would have been belly up working for McDonald's right now. Yeah, that's the other thing too. Generators, my generator, I'd have to have that freaking thing out here running. So I'd have to probably get out here around 2-3 o'clock in the morning if I wanted to start it up by 7. So I don't know. Like I said, it's never failed me, but now that I'm having this conversation, you kind of know what next week's content is going to have, huh? No, I have no doubts in my mind that thing would start right up right now. I hardly ever have used the gold plugs on it. And they're actually temperature activated. I think last Wednesday was the first time I actually seen them come on, because usually I've got it in the the pole barn, and I've never worried about it out there. But this is the first year that the thing sat outside, which really hurts me too. I don't like equipment sitting outside generally. The firewood processors, there's not much I can do with. You know, you want to take that and put that inside every night. Not this cat, but the tractor, usually I like to keep that under cover. But no, I know they make a big difference. Exactly, exactly, and it could be the oil I'm running to. You know, my neighbor, he's got an F350 dually. It's a 7.3, and you know, just saying that people kind of sigh, but he's changed his oil. Um, and I'm not gonna give you what he's running in it now, but he had to have that thing inside the garage plugged in, and the garage isn't heated, but nonetheless, that thing wouldn't start. Well, he changed the oil from, I'm gonna say 1540 Rotella or whatever to a 540, and supposedly what he had told me, and I feel kind of dumb by not knowing this, but uh, the 1540 40's rated for such high heat, and like I said, I've never really nerded out about oil. I know what I like for oil. I run what I like for oil, regardless of what people say with chainsaws, and you know, I'm a Castrol full synthetic guy for my vehicles and whatnot. But he was saying that his 1540, the engine wouldn't turn over fast enough to start it. But the 15, I forgot what it was called. I forgot if he said it was 30 degrees and above. The 40 was the high range as far as the breaking down of the oil and whatnot. But he said when he went from a 1540 to a 540, he said the 5 was good to negative 30. Or, like I said, I'm putting just words out there. As far as the low end of the oil scale for viscosity. And he said that after he changed that, he said that thing, he's never had to put the glow or the block heater on or any bull mess with that stuff. So I'm not at that stage. I run 1540 John Deere in that machine. However, when the warranty runs out of it, I'll be pretty sure I'll be switching over to the old whatever you want to call it, Rotella. I love Rotella. Always have. But the viscosity is huge. Next Friday it should warm up some. I'm seeing today's being the last cold day. For us here at least. Overnights, yes, it'll still be cold, but I was seeing like 38 degrees, 34 degrees. That's freaking, I'll be out here in a thong compared to this crap, as long as the wind cuts down, because that wind has been rough. That, and I've had a fire here. I don't know, I think I started it Monday, and I think I let it go out Thursday or Friday. And that fire went. It's still over there just smoking right now. You can still see the heat off of it, but I mixed it up with a bucket because every last bit that's left is going to go out to the next spot that I'm going to have my fires for all the limbs and everything. I'm going to shove it all into a different area. That way it's out of my way. But it has been really nice to have a fire quite close to the processor for heat wise. Dry my gloves out and everything else. But yeah, Well, thank you guys for coming in here. Like I said, these Sunday live streams would be a whole lot of mouth breathing from me, because I don't really have much to talk about generally. I've got all the wheels going in my head, but I don't really know how to spit it out until I'm asked a question, I guess. Like I said, that was one thing that I had told Todd in the comment section, because he had what did he say? Let me go back to it real quick if I can find it. Comments. Please take a drink of water. I don't have any. I don't have anything in here. I got coffee. But coffee's for the wife. Um, pa, 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 pa. Oh, he was asking me, like I had kind of gotten into earlier. Um, and Todd, I'm not putting you on the spot here. Just like the stupid video that I had put, where the squeaky wheel gets the grease. By no means was I ripping that guy apart, guys. I work in the woods for a living. I work by myself, and I don't talk to nobody. I talk to you guys. I wouldn't have it any other way. I don't get along with people generally because they have a tendency of slowing me down. Ben, the rookie logger, we were clashing the whole time because he's a talkative fella. I'm not. I'm very. I don't know. I guess one-on-one, when we're joking around, when we're hanging out, that type of thing, I can be the life of the party, whatever. But when I'm working, I'm not. And he was. He's a rub your belly, tap your head, chew bubble gum type of guy, where I'm a focus on the finish line type of fellow when it comes to the working. And like Todd was saying, well, RSD, it is interesting to know the several of your videos are from at least 2022 and possibly earlier. How's the stuff from your life doing literally right now, lately? Me personally, I apologize for being like this. I want to know your most current trials and tribulations that are going for you. And I understand exactly what he's saying. And I like I said, I've got diarrhea of the mouth. And I don't really think I have that reaction. And it's not an anger, it's not anything like that. It's I told him, I said, Todd, I've had 3 channels in the past 10 years, and I'm just trying to organize them. So the plowing, the mowing, anything to do with the outdoors, more or less, I've kind of put into this channel. And it kind of mixes things up a little bit. You know, you guys know that I just bought a processor back in December. You know that I'm doing firewood. You know that I'm logging this place, but I'm logging it a lot slower now. I'm not logging it for production. Well, I never really was at the speed that I was going, because chainsaw with a little tractor, you can move a lot of wood, but you aren't moving wood like you are with a feller buncher or skidder and, you know, a log loader. So now the cutting is a lot slower. I cut 3-4 ash trees, and I've got 2 live decks full of it. So what my focus right now is the firewood side. Even though I'm cutting trees out here, I'm not recording me cutting trees because it's new. I want to get content of that machine before it breaks, or to try to get people aware that, hey, you don't have to go out and spend $30,000 on a processor. This 15, or I think the processor by itself, I think is around 7 or 8,000. Once you add the wedges, the log deck, the table itself, and then the feed, you're up at, you know, $14,000, $15,000. So I'm just trying to make content of what I have new and what's new to me. And it's firewood season. If you're going to have dry wood for next year, you got to be pumping out that. So like I said, I can go in the woods and do some cutting videos again, but I've been doing that for 3 months. And now I've got this, so I want to try to get as much content on it as possible, especially for the people out here that are interested in it, you know, and there's a lot of new interest on the channel. So that's basically what I told them. I've had 3 other prior channels, and the logging content was on my gaming channel, and the gaming channel never even was supposed to exist. Like I said, after my motorcycle accident that put me bedridden for about a year, I had a motor vlog channel. It started as a motor vlog channel, and then I got my motorcycle accident with my crotch rocket, and I was bedridden. So I kind of went into the gaming mode because I couldn't even wipe my own butt, to be completely blunt with y'all. So that year I did gaming because I was bedridden. So I wanted to keep the videos going for everybody, so that's what I did. Then when I was capable of moving after lots of physical therapy and all this, I went back to doing my daily stuff, but it never took off on that channel. Everybody there was for gaming. So the plowing videos, the I don't think the excavating video, a lot of that stuff's already on this channel, the mowing. But I never brought over plowing. I never brought over any of the loader work with pushing up salt and stuff like that. And sporadically I'd bring over the actual real life I'm a skidder operator content. So now when I have a week where we've got below zero weather and I'm not going to go out here and break any of my stuff just to get, you know, a couple cords of wood done, well, we got a nice week ahead of us, I'll throw in some of that content to try to get you guys a 1 video a day type of situation, because I would love to be able to do that. The time's gonna end probably once spring comes and I start getting these tree jobs again and getting pulled into different directions. So when I have the time, like right now, to be doing content, I'm gonna try to pump it out as best I can to try to get a base going for you guys. And like I said, when I have a bad day, when I can't make a video off the content I have, I throw in a couple of videos from the other channel just to keep things going with it. That's more or less what it is. And you know, Todd came back with a, please don't think that I was intentionally throwing a fit, basically, because that wasn't his intent. I apologize if how I came across. And like I said, I am very stern with the way I'm talking, and I don't know how to be any other, and I don't want to be any other way, because, you know, there's too many left, right, and center people out there. I'm gonna try to tell you exactly what I'm thinking when I'm thinking it, and you might like it, you might not. That's just kind of the way I am. And then when you have me type, it's even worse, because I hate typing. I'm a 1 word a minute typer kind of guy. So if it comes across mean in the comments, I apologize, but that's the way I kind of am about it. So that was long-winded, and I apologize about it. I was gonna wrap her up quite a while before that, so I do apologize. But I did want to inform you guys, if you guys write a comment down and I come back with something fiery, I don't mean it. Well, unless I'm deliberately coming back fiery. But the same thing with the gentleman that said, stop putting crappy music on your videos, and stop making them so fast. The problem is me moving the camera around so many times it slows me down. So I like to put a camera on time lapse and go for 6 hours. And it's nice when it's a 10-minute video instead of 6-hour content. And a lot of the guys, they work during the day maybe, and then they make a video at nighttime, which I've said a million times that I try to do. But I'm working well into the night. You guys see the videos. I mean, you look out right now. It's 4:52, and we're at 19 degrees. 4:52, so it's going to be dark here in 10 minutes, and I'm still chatting here on, on the phone. But you know, it's not uncommon for me to need a flashlight just to find my truck in the woods when I get out of here. So, you know, it is what it is, more or less. I'm sorry. Next Friday issue. Oh, we already said that. Yep. Please stay. Okay, there we are. Stay hydrated. Very important. Well, I just had 2 beers with Carolyn before I started this. What was that? 86 minutes ago. So I should be all right. Sometimes I talk to myself. Me too. The only person that listens out here. And I pray a lot. And thank God. Well, good. That's where you need to be right now. This world we're in. Get your head wrapped around it. The Bible fills you in on what exactly is going to happen, and things aren't going to get so much better. And that, like I said, guys, anybody out there, I know we don't get into it much, and I'd love to, but anybody, I've got over 100 of these Gideon Bibles. Reach out to me if you want one. We'll figure it out. I'm putting them out there for every muffler that sells now that I have them again. Anything that I sell, firewood, I'm trying to put a Bible in with it just because. No worries, dude. Fire, yeah, I'm a fiery fella. Forgive me for all my, hey, Sky Hunter, you're still here. I'm not, I think that pretty much tells you how fiery I am. I say that I'm fiery, but I know the people that are having fun times. So I'm glad you're still here. Nonetheless, thank you guys. Nothing to be sorry about, Sky Hunter. Just keep it up. You boost up my ego. My wife doesn't like it though. No. But bless y'all, and we will see you next time. Probably, hopefully, doing some more wood here tomorrow. I hope. So, thanks for sticking around in my long-winded conversations. Focus on your live stream and let YouTube. Okay. Velcro, see you later, Bubba. I want to get with you. You got my number. Send me a Discord message. We gotta do something. Moderator Dan, maybe you and Dan could freaking get together one of these days on the Discord. Figure out what you guys want to do, and Dan's got my number. I think Velcro, you might have my number too. Get a hold of me, and we'll try to hook up and have a game night or something. I want to get back with y'all at some point, but like I said, yeah, I don't care. Somebody make a farm. I'll come in, drive tractor around or something for you. Night, guys. How do I end this? Oh, it's on this.